Back in business, Victoryland Casino is open once again. The casino reopened its doors today after being shut down more than 3 years ago. Reporter Andrew James has more in tonight's big story.
Today is a new day and a wonderful day, and a day we've been looking forward to for a long time.
Victoryland owner Milton McGregor on the reopening of his casino Tuesday.
It's been difficult. However, we're there. Thank God we're there, and we're looking forward to putting people back to work. We got people going back to work for the first time in a long time, supporting their families.
But it didn't come without years of work, and McGregor says he's not worried about being shut down again because he's in compliance with the law. And the line of people just waiting to get inside Victoryland stretched well out of the parking lot. Some people saying they've been here since the early hours of the morning.
This is serious. We've been waiting on this. We've been watching it on Facebook. They were supposed to open the 6th. That didn't work out. We've been waiting on this 3 years.
And once the doors opened, the games began.
I won my first million here, $1.3 million.
It is wonderful because all these people that work here, they needed jobs and everything, and I can't imagine what they went through with not having a place to work.
And again, that was Andrew James reporting. Milton McGregor says there are 502 machines on the floor. That number could change as demand for the casino goes up and down, especially since there were many more people than machines available today. And State Attorney General Luther Strange released a statement on the Victoryland reopening. He says the Alabama Supreme Court reinforced its previous rulings that electronic bingo is illegal. The governor has expressly told the sheriff and district attorney in Macon County that they need to do their job and enforce state gambling laws. He goes on to say if those local officials are disregarding the governor's order and facilitating illegal activity, then I expect the governor to take action. And looking back at the timeline in the Victoryland case, in 2003, voters approved a constitutional amendment for bingo in Macon County. In 2008, then Governor Bob Riley created a task force on illegal gambling. In 2013, Victoryland was raided by the Attorney General's office and shut down. And today, Victoryland reopened with a hiring of 200 employees with plans to expand. To a developing story now, 2 local police officers are facing charges following weekend incidents. In Montgomery, 35-year-old Officer Clarence Donover was arrested Sunday. He was booked into the city jail on domestic violence 3rd-degree harassment charges. Donover joined the force in 2012. He's on administrative leave tonight while MPD conducts an internal investigation. And in Prattville, 1 police officer was removed from the force following a DUI arrest Sunday morning. Prattville Police Chief Mark Thompson has not released that officer's name. Montgomery County School Board member Lisa Keith is facing assault charges tonight. We sat down with Keith to get her side of the story. She says it all stems from an altercation she had with her stepdaughter and the stepdaughter's boyfriend. Keith says she's stepped in to break up the fight, and she was hit by her stepdaughter. She says she then acted in self-defense. Well, the man wanted for robbing and assaulting a Montgomery woman at gunpoint is now behind bars. Montgomery police arrested 28-year-old Xavier McDowell Friday. Police say he robbed a 63-year-old woman at gunpoint, assaulted her, then burned her car in a wooded area. The victim was found and treated for her injuries. Other news tonight, a billboard at a major intersection in Troy has been vandalized. Now the owner is offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. Reporter Danielle Wallace has more.
Highway 231. It's the busiest highway in Troy. So why would someone risk getting caught vandalizing this digital billboard?
It's pretty daring.
The display, owned by Dirt and Outdoor Displays, has been vandalized 3 times in 60 days. The suspect or suspects cut the board's wires, causing the sign not to work properly.
First time, shame on us for not being set up and prepared for a vandal. The second and the third time, shame on you because we're coming after you. Now it's in felony territory.
Dirt and Outdoor Displays services 10 counties in southeast Alabama, and in their 8 years of digital networking, owner Bill Durden says they've never had a problem with vandalism until now. And now the company is taking steps to find out who is responsible.
We have installed multiple security devices. We've installed a new trap door. with multiple locks on it.
The billboard is the largest in Troy. Authorities say the incident is unusual for the city.
The ladder that's attached to the sign is like probably 24, 25 feet off the ground. And then they had to climb on up the sign and get, way up in the air there, and damaged it with, appears to be some type of knife, machete maybe.
Durden believes it's a prank that could land the suspect or suspects responsible in jail.
It almost looks as if somebody's doing this just for fun.
For WCOV News at 9, I'm Danielle Wallace.
If you have information that could lead to an arrest in this case, contact the Troy Police Department. Numbers there on the screen. It's 566-5555. Bond for an Elmore County teen accused of fatally shooting his parents has been increased. 17-year-old Jesse Holton is currently in the Elmore County Jail charged with murder. His bond has been raised to $500,000. Sheriff Bill Franklin says the teen shot and killed his parents, Mike and April Holton, over a dispute after a party over the weekend. It happened at the family's home just outside Eclectic, where Mike Holton once served as mayor. Mike Holton died at the scene. April Holton later died in a hospital. The search continues right now for 2 inmates who escaped from the Dallas County Jail. Captain Mike Grantham says Derek Washington and Michael Christian and a 3rd inmate were able to escape Friday night after they overpowered a guard. Grantham says the inmates took the guard keys and used them to escape. He says the U.S. Marshals have been called in to help find them.
We were able to apprehend one the following day. That Saturday, we had information that he was on the railroad tracks in Burnsville community, and his name was Jeremy Swan. We interviewed him, we got some information from him, and we're able to follow up on some leads on some other stuff.
Now again, the 3rd inmate who escaped was caught over the weekend, but if you can help find these 2 remaining inmates who are on the loose right now, call the Dallas County Sheriff's Office at 874-2530. A hearing to dismiss a lawsuit challenging Governor Bentley's spending from the BP settlement was held today. Representative Mac Morrow and State Auditor Jim Ziegler filed the suit, claiming the governor didn't receive permission from the legislature to spend the settlement money. The governor's lawyers and other officials moved to dismiss the lawsuit, saying a state lawmaker and the state auditor lack legal standing to challenge the spending. However, Jim Ziegler says he has the ability to question any unauthorized spending.
Our lawyers will prepare a proposed order and submit that to the judge. He'll then rule. If he dismisses the case, we'll have to either drop it or appeal. If he denies the motion to dismiss, then we'll prepare for a full-blown trial.
Now, a judge continued the hearing today to allow the governor's defense team to gather more information in the case. Going to take a quick break from the headlines to check in with Chief Meteorologist Shane Butler for a first look at the forecast. Hey, Shane.
Hey, Daryl. Tonight I'm looking down toward the south and east with interest, and we'll start there tonight. Things fairly quiet here on the home front, but take a look at this. See this little swirl going on with this system right along the northeastern part of the Florida coastline from St. Augustine, Florida, right up to Jacksonville. We're seeing a little area of disturbed weather. May become our next tropical system, maybe a depression down here. This thing's been impressive most of the day, all the storm activity on the eastern side of it, so very heavy rain. It's going to be a big-time rainmaker for South Georgia, Northeast Florida, and parts of South Carolina. While, again, back closer to home, we're seeing things kind of settle down after some showers here and there, working in from the east toward the west. Even a little bit of this tropical moisture coming at us, but what happens is this stuff, the sun goes down, we lose the heating of the day, and these things just go away. Skies left mostly clear out there at this hour, upper 70s to around 80. So it's still feeling a bit muggy in some spots, and I think that's kind of where we'll stay through the overnight. We'll get a muggy start to the day. Kind of a mostly sunny sky to a partly sunny sky toward the afternoon. We may see a little bit more cloud cover come in toward the afternoon, but we'll see a few scattered showers and storms toward the afternoon. Otherwise, it's still hot, it's humid. We'll be topping out into the lower 90s. I think we got a couple of days of this ahead. We'll take a closer look at that in our 5-day forecast for you coming up a little bit later on. Daryl?
Alrighty, thank you, Shane. Well, still to come on WCOV News at 9. Bridget Jones is back, but this time it's with a bun in the oven. Plus, more on Hillary Clinton's illness and how it's affecting her run for the presidency. That's next.